Okay, so continuing with today being my mother's birthday, who passed maybe somewhere in 2015 or 2016. Again, I'm not good with death dates, nor do I care to um, reflect on the death dates too hard. So, but she, you know, sh- in keeping with her Louisiana culture, her New Orleans culture, Southern culture, she let us, when we used to live in Georgia, she let us be the candy lader. We sold frozen cups. We sold pickles. Yeah, we sold frozen cups. We sold pickles. We sold bags of chips. Um, and, for 50 cent, 25 cent. And that was our way to be able to go to the theater. So whenever we sold enough to pay for all of us to go, maybe plus a little gas money, in the summertime, then we go to the theater, the movies, go catch the movies. And we all took turns making the frozen cups. So she showed us how to make them first because, she would make them for us. We ate frozen cups at home. And then when the kids, how it started was when the kids see us coming outside with the frozen cups in Georgia, because that's, it wasn't a thing there like that. So when they would see us come outside with the frozen cups, they want one. And then, so then we started selling frozen cups. And that's how we learned responsibility for our environment, because we almost had to stop selling them in the apartment complex because we were the only ones selling them. But the apartment complex grounds would be littered with frozen cup ribbons, from the styrofoam. Or even if we used the plastic ones, the kids would just throw them. So my mom was like, well, y'all either got to be responsible and clean up after folks and tell them to clean up after themselves, or y'all can't sell them frozen cups anymore. So we would get out there and go clean up because we would want that money. And she also took in other kids. Something that I wanted to do. I saw the reward in it, and I really wanted to do that if I had ever got a family of my own, to be able to take in the kids. Like our house was the house when she was in a healthier space and a stronger mindset. Our house was the house for the kids to come to play, to wrestle with my brothers, to kind of just hang out in a free, wholesome space. Um, and so that's when she was in a healthier space mentally, when she was in a stronger spiritual, healthier space. And so as I had grew up, and she took in, one of my cousins who's on my father's side, she took him for a while, as her own, for as long as she could mentally take it. When she couldn't take it, it ended with him moving to another home within my maternal side. But yeah, for the time that she was able to keep him, he also had a birthday last Sunday. 11/17 was his birthday. But yeah, we cared for him when he would get sick. I really learned, that was my first beginnings into really caring for a sickly person, because we would, he had cystic fibrosis, so which is a thick mucus buildup in your internal systems and organs. And so when he got sick, meaning that the mucus really built up, we would have to either pound his back and his sides and stuff, or eventually he was able to get a machine So we would pound with the machine. And so she had her caring ways. She had her nurturing ways that came forth when her mind was stronger. And I would say, when I was courting my ex-husband, I had told him, like, I want to be able to take in, I want this many kids, and then I want to be able to take in a straggler or two, that, the ones where the parents don't come home till late, or they may not be getting a meal that night, because, sometimes when we had the capacity, she would, feed some of the kids whose parents wasn't home, or, their parents worked overnight. So she also babysat. I got to see my mom babysat in an informal capacity, just babysat for money, the kids, and then she also babysat. She also opened a business. I got to witness my mom open a business as a child daycare, in-home child daycare. I was fortunate enough to help her put her paperwork together, her contracts together, her schedule together. I was witness to her going to get her CPR card and stuff like that. And I was like 8 or 9 or 10 at the time. So I was able to witness her get her business license to be an in-home child daycare, official in-home child daycare in Georgia as well. So, and she had got her first child, first baby. We had decorated the living room space. Everything was set up. And so I got to see her be an entrepreneur herself, in her own capacity. Yeah. Yeah. And so, again, her whole birthday is the whole day. So, as things come up, I'll hop on and share, and memorializing her. But those were some more things that I wanted to reflect on in a public space and in the community of those who choose to listen. All right, I gotta go start my part of Sunday dinner. So later, guys.